Hello everyone. Today I'm excited to be releasing a new GPT for prompt refinement and generation, and we're going to be just going over some prompt generation mechanics in general today. I'm pretty excited about this. So if you haven't heard, Anthropic released a new tool on their console called prompt generation, okay? Now, the way that this works is that this is actually a meta prompt, which is just like a complex prompt behind a button basically. But what this does is that this lets you input something and in return you'll get a prompt, okay? So Anthropic's been working on their own meta prompt for a while now, and this is their official release of it to the wild basically. So you can put anything in here that you want. You can put in a paper, you can put in an existing prompt, it doesn't really matter. And then you click generate prompt, right? It's going to use a little bit of tokens. And then in response, you are going to get a prompt for an LLM that you should be able to use to then start tasking with whatever you originally put in. So as you can see here, it's generating the prompt, okay? And that's great. This is exactly what we want. However, when you start using this engine and you start refining and generating prompts using this, you're going to notice a couple of different things, right? First off, Anthropic likes to use the XML tag system, right? So they use this to kind of functionalize prompt engineering for the LLM, giving it some kind of anchors to use to shape different types of prompts, okay, and different types of input variables. So I give Anthropic a lot of credit for this meta prompt because it does a really good job with feature selection, okay? So I really like their meta prompt for this feature selection. However, Cloud's really the only LLM that's trained on this, okay? So this really isn't the best format for prompts across different LLMs, okay? So what I've done is I've made a GPT that you can put these kind of prompts into, and it's going to refine it into a more universal friendly format. So today I'm going to be releasing my Anthropic Prompt Refiner. This is both a prompt generator and a refiner, and I've specifically tailored it around refining Anthropic prompts into versions that will work nice for you across different LLMs, okay? So with all my GPTs, that if you've ever used any of my GPTs previously, they all come with a set of predefined commands. This is meant to allow you to easily access the workflow and easily start doing some repeatable tasking, okay? So you're going to want to stick to the predefined commands for these types of GPTs because, to be honest with you, these prompts are extremely complex and it's not built to handle other types of commands, all right? It's a miracle that I was able to get this to work with 8,000 characters and 0 shot, okay? But you can use the demo button to get a quick overview of what this does, okay? The reason why this is a really nice prompt generator and refiner in general is because this is going to do 3 different things for you. It's going to classify the prompt. It's going to create a really nice refined prompt, and then it's going to create a nice response template for that prompt, okay? So it's going to go through a couple steps with the Python tool first and do a bunch of analysis and creation for these different structures. And then after it finishes its analysis, it's going to present you with the final representations to conclude its response, okay? So if you're a little uncomfortable with stuff that works like this, I recommend just running the demo a few times and just seeing what it does just to get an idea for that, all right? But the real perk of this workflow is that you can input Anthropic prompts and get much better ones that are going to work across LLMs, okay? So that's the basic idea for this. All right, so we have an Anthropic prompt, and I want to refine it now with this engine. So what do? Okay, so the only thing you really need to do at all is to type in this command right here, do a couple brackets like this, all right, and then just copy over your Anthropic prompt, okay? Place it right in these brackets. This is a proper input for this type of tool, okay? You need to anchor this to the command because this is what's going to connect it to the workflow. And then you just go ahead and enter. It should immediately call the Python tool, go through the process, and at the end, you should get a great prompt. And there we go, a completed process. You'll have your classification here to give you a really nice quality classification on whatever prompt you entered. You'll have your master prompt here, and then you'll have your response template here. Okay, these three things can be saved. This can be used for categorization and database curation of prompts. Okay, this part and this part is your prompt. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this. This is a really awesome tool, and I'm really glad that I was able to pull this off. You can use this in so many different ways. Don't feel restricted to just Anthropic prompts, because you can put in basic inputs into this generator and get really nice prompts and stuff done just from that as well. Same way that you can with Anthropic, okay? So have at it. Hope you guys have some fun. And as always, check the links below. Join the Discord community if you want to join probably one of the coolest and most fun communities with AI related stuff there is right now. And feel free to leave questions and comments.